So, ooh, ooh, come on, dude. Seriously, you're me. You cannot be dead. You cannot be a ghost. Moron. Hey guys, I'm out to drive in tonight, and tonight I'm just going to be watching one movie. So I'm here watching Ghostbusters, obviously, and man, I'm kind of excited about this because the last few times I've seen the older movies like Jaws and Jurassic Park, I've had a really good time with it. So I'm kind of excited about seeing Ghostbusters on the big screen once more. Now, I want to get this out of the way, a little house cleaning, a little housework, if you will. The last time I was here, I had a decision I had to make, and so I put it up on Facebook. It was either between Zootopia and the Avengers or My Spy and Knives Out. And I chose Zootopia and the Avengers because I love the Avengers, and I wanted to see that one more time on the big screen. So it was really fun. It was a fun night. Another instance of a retro movie being really good. But I didn't miss My Spy. I really had no desire to see that. But I did want to see Knives Out. So the other day I got around to watching it, and man, I did want to mention for if in any case any of those people that comment on my Facebook ever watches my videos, which they won't, but whatever. I really enjoyed that movie. Anybody that wants to see a good mystery, watch Knives Out. It's a really fun movie. Not only that, but we have, what was it, Daniel Craig, Mr. Good Looking, man, especially in those James Bond movies, that man was cut. But he can actually act as well. He goes up in one of the few, pretty boys like Brad Pitt or George Clooney that can actually has acting chops, and he can actually do a good job. He's a really good character actor too. I really enjoyed that. It was very, very fun. The other thing I wanted to mention, which I found incredibly bizarre, is did you guys hear this? Walmart is through the dates of August through October, I'm guessing to make up some of the lost revenue they have by having to close down early because of the virus, they're converting their parking lots into drive-ins. How bizarre are we talking about here? How weird is that? But still, at the same time, kind of really cool. So does that mean that more than likely we will be getting the newer releases coming out? Man, I really hope so, because I do really enjoy these retro nights, but I really kind of want to have some new material. I want to have some of these new movies out. I noticed that Tenet has pushed its date back to August 12th now, so man, I really hope they can keep that date, because they pushed it back twice now. But that's all I wanted to mention up front before my review. So I'm going to go ahead and watch Ghostbusters, and obviously I've seen it before, but I'm going to give you my impressions this time around. Maybe I'll have something to take away from it different from all the numerous times I've seen it any other ways. But other than that, in just a few seconds, I'll be right back to let you guys know what I think about Ghostbusters. All right, see you, bye. Hey guys, I just got done watching Ghostbusters, and we're not going to dwell on this for a long time, because this is I think this came out in either 82 or 84. I'm going to go ahead and post that and post there. But this was your summer blockbuster of that year, and so yeah, it got really popular. In fact, it got so popular that not only did it have a sequel, and then like another sequel like 20 years later in some kind of alternate universe, but the merchandising was out the blew the roof off. It spawned cartoons. It had action figures, video games. This particular movie right here just blew up, and I think they really didn't expect it to. I think they were trying to reach a more specific audience, more of like the Here's what I was thinking while I was watching the film. First off, let me go ahead and give you the premise of it. For those who somehow have escaped watching this movie, basically what you got is three defunded scientists from a university that decide their next step in their career was to open a franchise, open a ghost capture and storage business on their own. And it's just their trials and tribulations after that. And basically, we have a plot that kind of ramps itself up to the point where we find out why the city is plagued by so many ghosts. And it has to do with this one building that one of the first clients lives in. And of course, now I could go ahead and just tell you the whole story, but that's not the purpose of this video. Basically, what I want to do is just discuss my feelings on it and the way to get through it. First off, it was directed by Ivan Reitman, and I'm pretty sure that they've worked with these guys before. Bill Murray, Harold Ramis, Dan Aykroyd. I'm pretty sure Stripes was his movie. I think he directed it, and they were all in it. At least I know Harold Ramis and Bill Murray were. I know that for a fact. Very young guys. And Stripes was a moderate success for them. And I really, when they started this movie, I don't think they were thinking of the success that they were going to meet, for the certain fact that they took a lot of risks with some of the scenes. There was like one scene in the middle of the movie where they're all sleeping in the firehouse, and Ray, Dan Aykroyd's character, has a dream where he's visited by a specter, and the specter unbuckles his belt and takes down his pants and, like, presumably off camera gives him a BJ. Do you think that if they knew that they were working with a multi-billion-dollar franchise, that they would have taken that risk to put that scene in there? No, they would not. They would have never put that scene in there. Even smaller, like, tidbits where Venkman calls the end ghost or the inspector, or whatever, the demon, or whatever you want to call her. He calls her the prehistoric bitch, and I think that language would have been toned down quite a bit if they knew that they were going to have such a broad audience for this movie. Now, as far as did this movie work or did it not work, it worked wonderfully. Here's another impression that I wanted to convey to you guys. You take the three main characters. Now, of course, Winston, I forget who played him right over there, but the three main characters, you got Egon Spengler, we got Ray, and we got Dr. Venkman, played by Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, and Harold Ramis, respectively. They seem to be in three different movies. If you look at it, Bill Murray was there simply to deliver one-liners all the way throughout the movie. He was pure and simple the comedy man, where you had Dan Aykroyd, and then Dan Aykroyd is kind of the same actor in every single movie. I've seen him in more serious roles, and he's actually pulled it off. My Girl comes to mind. He was a great dad in that movie. But he kind of played this very tongue-in-cheek. He was serious, but it was very tongue-in-cheek. You could almost see him smiling off camera when he was doing the scenes. Where Harold Ramis just totally played this 100% straight. He was totally the straight man in this movie. And I liked every single one of these characters. The plot itself was fun and engaging, and I had a good time with it. There were a couple scenes. One, the Ray dream, where he engaged in sexual activities with ghosts, kind of didn't match the rest of the movie for me. I didn't like that scene. But the rest of it was really fun, especially the conclusion of this movie where they have to destroy the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man to save New York. It was a really good time, guys. I really had a fun time not only watching this for the first time way back when, but I had an equal amount of fun time watching this, 30 years, 40 years later, I'm at the drive-in. I really had a fun time watching this. Now, if you would ask me a grade for this movie, again, this goes under the fact. Now, again, here's another thing I was thinking about. Would you guys consider this a horror comedy? Because I wouldn't. I would consider it more of a science fiction comedy myself. It does have horror elements to it. It has demons and ghosts and stuff like that. But they approach it in more of a scientific, more of a science fiction way. And so I would consider this more of a science fiction film, a science fiction comedy film. If you were to ask me how I like this movie, I've always liked this movie. I liked it from the very beginning when I first saw it, way back when in the theaters. And I continue to like it even now, and I will definitely give it 100%. This is a great movie. It's fun. It's fun from beginning to end, and there are only a few scenes in there that kind of don't match the movie for me, but they don't take away from my enjoyment. So 100% for Ghostbusters, guys, and I'm going to go ahead and move on. I cannot tell you when the next movie I'm going to see, but hopefully it'll be soon. But other than that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I want to wish everybody peace. Montanay. I'll see you guys later, and goodbye.